Hey, what's up guys? Travis here for another episode of Tax Talk with Travis. Today I'm going to be continuing my series on the Paycheck Protection Program and going over the 5 tips that I have as you prepare for loan forgiveness. Before we get too far along, if you can do me a huge favor and like this video and subscribe to the channel, I'm going to be continuing to do episodes on the Paycheck Protection Program as more information comes out, as well as other issues such as tax, personal finance, and real estate. My first tip as you prepare for loan forgiveness is going to be to calculate your FTE, which is full-time equivalents if you haven't done so already. The FTE is really important because you need to get your FTE back to the levels that it was before February 29th in order to receive full loan forgiveness. There are certain exemptions to this. I did a video on calculating your FTE and the certain exemptions that you can watch. There'll be a link up there. My second tip, if you haven't done so already, is to create a spending plan. When you're looking at the PPP, you can spend it on payroll costs, you can spend it on rent, you can spend it on certain types of interest, and you can spend it on utilities. You need to look at the funds that you received, look at the payroll costs that you're going to be able to rack up over the next 24 weeks, and decide, okay, am I even going to need anything other than payroll costs? Am I going to need rent? Am I going to need utilities? And then create a spending plan. My third tip is going to be to start gathering your lease documents, whether that's your lease for your building, lease for certain equipment. You're going to need your lease agreement, and it's going to need to match the payments that were made. The lease agreement needs to be signed by you and the lessor, and it needs to be dated before February 15th. If you haven't signed a new lease agreement in a while and the lease payments that you're making do not match the lease agreement, I heavily recommend that you sign a new lease and make sure that you date it before February 15th. My fourth tip is going to be to start gathering all of your utility bills. If you're planning on writing off gas, water, electricity, internet, telephone, transportation, the bank that did your loan and is in charge of your loan forgiveness is going to want to see all of the backup for that. If you're planning on applying for loan forgiveness, don't wait until the last second to get all of those statements together. You can start doing it already. My last tip, and this is the most important one so far, is to start familiarizing yourself with the loan forgiveness application, in particular the Schedule A. The Schedule A is where you will list all of the employees, their FTE, and the amounts that they were paid during the period. For this, I'm going to hop on a screen share and I can walk you through the Schedule A. All right, so for those of you that haven't looked at the loan forgiveness application yet, here it is. It's an 11-page PDF that you can download off of the SBA website. What I'm going to focus on right now is just the Schedule A that I referenced. So the Schedule A, this is what it looks like, and you're going to put in your cash compensation that you paid to all of your employees, the average FTE of all of your employees, and these are all going to come from the Schedule A worksheet. The Schedule A worksheet is what you can really start working on today. So what you're going to need is a list of all of your employees' names, all of their social security numbers, and then you're going to have to put down the cash compensation that you paid to each of them, what their FTE calculation was. And so you're going to want to start getting all of that documentation together. They actually want you to split it out. So they want you to split out all of your employees that make equal to or less than 100,000 and all of your employees that make equal to or more than 100,000. So I really recommend, taking a look at this, familiarizing yourself with the different parts of this. Another thing that I referenced earlier was the safe harbor reduction in the FTEs. Talks a little bit about it right here. Like I said, I also put out a video that you can check out on that. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video on my 5 tips as you prepare for loan forgiveness. If you got value out of this, please subscribe to the channel, please like this video, and please check out my other videos that I've done on this topic. Thanks, talk to you later.